Good morning. It's day 3 of my launch, and I am actually going to give you a little surprise. I am going to launch day 2, which is an interview Rosie did with me, and I can't really tell you who Rosie is because I haven't gotten her permission. She gave me permission to use any clips of this interview she did with me, but I can't disclose who she is. I can only maybe include a picture, which I will, because she's adorable. She was writing a thesis for her master's degree, and she was interviewing me, and this is a clip. I just wanted you to see this piece, and then there's a short that I'll share later on today. But here's the surprise. Oh, so it says day 2, but don't get confused because I didn't launch it yesterday, and I am going to use it today, but I'm not going to bother to change the graphics on the beginning of it, so don't be confused by that. It says day 2, but it's really day 3's launch post. And then the second thing I'm going to post is I'm going to give you a glimpse into the dynamic between Ricky and I. Ricky is one of the collaborators. He's Ricky Hilson. He's my music teacher for the past 2 years and forever. I'm going to be a student of his forever. And the reason he's a collaborator on the Mother Tree Collective is because he has deep reverence for nature and deep knowledge about forestry and herbs and medicine, plant medicines, and he has a deep respect for plant medicines for mental health. And so he brings that piece along with the music piece, which I consider to be one of my strongest resiliencies, alongside my sense of humor. And so I couldn't help but ask Ricky to be part of the Mother Tree Collective and add his 2 cents everywhere he can. And we have been co-creating, and he co-created these launches, these posts for my launches. And so circumstances just happened, and we didn't get this one posted yesterday, but I'm posting it today. And then right after that, I'm going to post a short of Ricky and I in dynamic about creating some pieces of the Mother Tree. All right, all my love.
It is such a pleasure to speak to you, honestly. I'm really enjoying this conversation. Your inner world is so rich, and it's really lovely to speak to someone that has that depth, and not only has that depth, but like is willing to share that depth so openly, especially in today's society. Like, so many conversations and relationships that we have are so shallow, and everyone's carrying the stuff with them and blah blah blah. It's a gift to be able to speak to someone that is just sharing that gorgeous inner process and that inner world. They're really deep, really deep.
I'd have to say that I could sum up my experience with April as what I thought was I needed to go to Amsterdam and have somebody so skilled so they would hold the gate up while I came apart. Mm-hmm. And then I have to say that the most profound piece for me was what I called keening, which was this deep sobbing that I did on the floor while she sat behind me with her arms around me. And it was one wave after another crashing wave, and it was like this tsunami of release of what I thought was grief about Gus. On reflection and integration work, I now recognize that what started at first to look like it was Gus was a career of hearing trauma stories across 25 years, and how that went into my body and my nervous system.
Honestly, that was So beautiful. Like when you were speaking about, I can feel the emotion now. When you were speaking about your husband, I can feel the love that you have for him. It's so pure. Like my heart is literally just going. That is really beautiful. So like, thank you for sharing that with me. Oh man. Oh, Diane, you've been on a journey. You've been on a journey indeed. And also, April sounds wonderful. The name alone, April Rains, is
I know it. It didn't even click with me.
Yeah.
April Rains, until someone said, "Is that really her name?" And I went, "Yeah, why?" Oh, that is a cool name. Yeah.
Super cool. Wow.